Hi everyone, this is Dinesh Sharma from Raise Above with DS, and in this video we are presenting a demonstration of reading of words sentences, long sentences which have transition words into them. It means we are doing a practice of conjunctions here. So, for reading this sentence, I invite Monika, uh, and let's see how she reads them and how she demonstrates her skills in reading longer sentences. Over to you, Monika.
I went to the mall after he gave me my paycheck. Bowling is a sport in which the player with the highest score wins. Conversely, the goal in golf is to get the lowest score. The boy liked birds, but he was afraid of cats. Similarly, he did not like lions and tigers. On the contrary, he liked animals that could fly, such as sparrows and falcons. Likewise, he thought bats were the most interesting mammals thanks to their wings. Before you go home, make sure you jot down your assignments. During the evening, you can review your work. Later, you will be glad you did. You will be able to simultaneously eat dinner and review your work. Since you are such a good student, you will be get into a good college. Therefore, you can get a job you like. As a result, you should be a happy person because people are happier, they have less stress. Ellen loves ice cream. Truly, she would be happy to eat sundaes every day. Specifically, Ellen loves chocolate first brownie sundaes. To demonstrate her love of ice cream, Ellen is planning an ice cream social for all her friends. Jonas promised to love, honor, and also obey his wife. Moreover, he will do all the cooking and cleaning while he studied at home. Furthermore, he is grateful that his new wife earns enough money to let him do that. I hate school, that is, I dislike it intensely. In other words, I want to drop out. To put it another way, school is the worst place in the world. With what was possibly the greatest catch of all time, the Patriots won the Super Bowl. They always win big games. With this in mind, they could be called the greatest team of all time. All the facts have been presented and, as can be seen, the results are clear. Given these points, it's clearly time to consider some changes. In the long run, these recommendations will benefit our company. Sushan spoke thinking of the right answer. Sushan spoke only after thinking of the right answer. Michelle didn't have enough money to buy his mom flowers. He wasn't old enough to get a job. He felt sad on Mother's Day. Michael didn't have enough money to buy his mom flowers because he wasn't old enough to get a job. Nevertheless, he felt sad on Mother's Day. In conclusion, the thesis is clear. It follows logically that the answer results from the points made earlier in this paper. Lastly, it is important to make point A. Next, we will look at the evidence for C. Despite the previous argument, it is also important to think about B's when discussing pollution. The leaves will fall if the wind blows. If you had done your course, you could have had an ice cream cone. You would get better grades if you studied harder. He let his dog run through the field. The bigger house enabled the family to have more room for their belongings. The new dress code forced the students to wear different shoes. The law requires a person to obtain a permit before hunting on public lands. She was appointed commissioner by the mayor. The committee elected Mr. Fuller, chairman of the board. The jury judges the defendant not guilty. I accidentally burned myself with the hardier hair dryer. The problem seems to have worked itself out in the end. This car doesn't drive properly anymore. Intransitive, no direct object. The pupil was the game from the bleachers. I was eating a delicious steak for dinner last night. They met your brother at the airport in Dubai. I can't believe our dog ran away. There was a lot of dust in the air which made me sneeze. Don't be too loud while the baby sleeps. I rode my bike to get here. Jim just told a funny joke. I'm making lasagna for dinner. I heard she is writing a novel. He gave Mary a pen. He gave a pen to Mary. We have seen the movie twice and now we want to see it again. Not only did my brother break his leg, but he also bruised his rib. My friend speaks Korean and English. She also speaks Chinese. Cheating is dishonest. Moreover, it hinders students from learning. Students should be on time. Furthermore, they must be prepared. You must complete this essay by 5 p.m. In addition, you must do the exercise on page 47. I have been to many countries. For example, I have been to Russia, Canada, Mexico, and Spain. He often eats strange foods. For instance, he once ate cow brains. I like to travel. Specifically, I enjoy places with old cathedrals. I love fruit. In particular, I like bananas, pineapple, and berries. My friend hates skiing for several reasons. The first reason is that she dislikes being cold. Another reason is that she often falls. Will earn an A on his essay, but Susan got a B. We wanted to leave at 8. However, Mike arrived too late. She hates house cleaning. On the other hand, she doesn't mind cooking. Students should attend class, otherwise they may lose their status. I'm not going out tonight. Instead, I will stay home and watch a video. Women usually enjoy shopping. In contrast, men often dislike it. He knows that he should do this, yet he never does it. I need to wear reading glasses. Nevertheless, I hate how I look in them. I know you don't like to study, even so, you must pass your exam. There are many benefits to exercising, however, you must take some precautions to avoid injury. Even though the book is difficult to read, it is interesting. Although the book is difficult to read, it is very interesting. Despite the fact that Katie is good at tennis, she lost the match. Despite Kate's skill at tennis, she lost the match. Math was hard for me in high school, likewise, it is hard in college. Houseplants require much care and attention. Similarly, outdoor plants must be cared for properly. Rock climbing takes much practice and skill. In the same way, learning to ride well requires a great deal of practice. Jenny passed her exam, so she is very happy. Tim was late. As a result, we could not go to the concert. James is not feeling well, therefore he will not be here today. The committee voted against the proposal, thus we must consider another idea. I forgot that the cake was in the oven. As a consequence, it burned. Tina lost her keys. Consequently, she could not drive home. First, I think that she is studying hard. Second, I believe that she is a bright student. Finally, I know that she has great potential. In conclusion, I feel that she deserves to win the scholarship. In summary, we should offer her some financial help. Jeff was working hard to clean the house. Meanwhile, his brother was watching television. I must study hard or I will fail my exam. Whether you are coming or not, I am still going to Amy's party. If you want to get good grades, then you must do your homework. The bookstore sells cards. In fact, they have the best cards around. James is actually the first person I have known who has been to Africa. He was late to class again. In other words, he didn't wake up on time. The plan needed only two things to succeed, namely time and money. We can go to the beach or we can go to the mountains. You can either ride the bus or walk to my apartment. I like neither that person nor his brother. We arrived at the airport. We saw that our plane would be late. Robin took advantage of the delay to go to the newsstand. She looked for a paperback to read on the plane. I went directly to the gate. I realized I should have told Robin to buy me gum. Robin got to the gate. She told me she had thought of it. She handed me a pack of gum. It was my favorite. When we arrived at the airport, we saw that our plane would be late. Robin decided to take advantage of the delay to go to the newsstand and look for a good paperback to read on the plane. But I decided to go directly to the gate. It was then I realized I should have told Robin to buy me some gum. Fortunately, when Robin got to the gate, she told me that she had thought of it herself. She handed me a pack of my favorite gum. After the reception, the band director helped the band members pack the gear. The band members were exhausted. After the reception, the band director helped the exhausted band members pack up the gear. My brother got a great promotion. He was promoted to the executive level. My brother got a great promotion to the executive level. My dog barks all day long. He is a little dog. He sits at the window when he barks. My little dog barks all day long while sitting at the window. Tom was crying like a baby. He admitted he had lost the winning ticket. Tom admitted that he had lost the winning ticket as he cried like a baby. Gretchen Roll, she explained. why she was upset with her boss. Gretchen wrote a letter explaining why she was upset
Okay.
with her boss.
Stop. Thank you very much.